Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A vertical structural member is a post or stake. At right angles to the plane of the horizon or a baseline. A vertical camera angle. Upright in position or posture. A column still vertical amid the ruins. Of or relating to different levels in a hierarchy, as levels of social class or income group. Vertical social mobility. Something that is oriented vertically. Relating to or involving all stages of a business from production to distribution. A vertical structural member is a post or stake. The ball sailed between the uprights. In a vertical position, not sloping. An upright post. A piano with a vertical sounding board. Of moral excellence. An upright and respectable man. Upright in position or posture. He sat bolt upright. A Gothic style in 14th and 15th century England, characterized by vertical lines and a four-centered, Tudor, arch and fan vaulting. A cord from which a metal weight is suspended pointing directly to the Earth's center of gravity, used to determine the vertical from a given point. At right angles to the plane of the horizon or a baseline. Measure the perpendicular height. An extremely steep face. A straight line at right angles to another line. Intersecting at or forming right angles. The axes are perpendicular to each other. So steep as to be nearly vertical. The great perpendicular face of the cliff. Cause to rise up. Of sexual organs, stiff and rigid. Construct, build, or erect. Upright in position or posture. An erect stature. In a vertical position, not sloping. Exactly. Fell plumb in the middle of the puddle. Completely, used as intensifiers. I'm plumb, or plumb, tuckered out. The metal bob of a plumb line. Adjust with a plumb line so as to make vertical. Exactly vertical. The Tower of Pisa is far out of plumb. Examine thoroughly and in great depth. Measure the depth of something. Weight with lead. Turned up on end. Of plants that are semi-climbers. Of plants that are partly erect. Of animals that are partly erect. Requiring a standing position. A stand-up bar. Pertaining to an upright standing posture. Orthostatic hypotension. Standing on 4 feet. Having clusters of erect branches, often appearing to form a single column. Filled with vascular sinuses and capable of becoming distended and rigid as the result of being filled with blood. Erectile tissue. Capable of being raised to an upright position. Erectile feathers. Characterized by honesty and fairness. Straight dealing. In a forthright manner, candidly or frankly. Told me straight out. A straight segment of a roadway or racecourse. Rigidly conventional or old-fashioned. Without evasion or compromise. He is not being as straightforward as it appears. Successive, without a break. Sick for 5 straight days. Accurately fitted. Level. A person having a sexual orientation to persons of the opposite sex. No longer coiled. Without deviation. Of an alcoholic drink, without water. Erect in posture. Sit straight. A poker hand with 5 consecutive cards, regardless of suit. Following a correct or logical method. Straight reasoning. Free from curves or angles. A straight line. Having no deviations. Straight lines. In keeping with the facts. Set the record straight. Neatly arranged, not disorderly. The room is straight now. Not homosexual. Of hair, having no waves or curls. Her naturally straight hair hung long and silky. Erect in posture. Not bent. Looking for an unbent nail. Erect in posture. Stood defiantly with unbowed back. Not forced to bow down to a conqueror. An ordered listing of scores or results showing the relative positions of competitors, individuals or teams, in a sporting event. Having a supporting base. A standing lamp. Not created for a particular occasion. A standing committee. Of fluids, not moving or flowing. Mosquitoes breed in standing water. Permanent. A standing army. Social or financial or professional status or reputation. Of equal standing. The act of assuming or maintaining an erect upright position. Executed in or initiated from a standing position. Race from a standing start. Of persons, on the feet, having the torso in an erect position supported by straight legs. Standing room only. In walking position with right foreleg raised. Rearing on left hind leg with forelegs elevated and head usually in profile. A lion rampant. Of a plant, having a lush and unchecked growth. A rampant growth of weeds. Unrestrained and violent. Rampant aggression. Rearing on left hind leg with forelegs elevated and head usually in profile. The properties acquired as a consequence of the way you were treated as a child. Helping someone grow up to be an accepted member of the community. Classified according to various criteria into successive levels or layers. It has been said that only a hierarchical society with a leisure class at the top can produce works of art. Classified according to various criteria into successive levels or layers. Classified according to various criteria into successive levels or layers. It has been said that only a hierarchical society with a leisure class at the top can produce works of art. Absorption into a single firm of several firms involved in all aspects of a product's manufacture from raw materials to distribution. Greatly exceeding bounds of reason or moderation. Devote oneself fully to. Let sit in a liquid to extract a flavor or to cleanse. Steep the blossoms in oil. A steep place, as on a hill. Having a sharp inclination. The steep attic stairs. Of a slope, set at a high angle. Note the steep incline. Support that is a constituent part of any structure or building. A predisposition in favor of something. Showed a Marxist orientation. A course introducing a new situation or environment. An integrated set of attitudes and beliefs. A person's awareness of self with regard to position and time and place and personal relationships. Position or alignment relative to points of the compass or other specific directions. The act of orienting. A job in an organization. He occupied a post in the Treasury. Mark with a stake. Transfer, entries, from one account book to another. United States manufacturer of breakfast cereals and postum, 1854 to 1914. United States female author who wrote a book in a syndicated newspaper column on etiquette, 1872 to 1960. Military installation at which a body of troops is stationed. This military post provides an important source of income for the town nearby. Cause to be directed or transmitted to another place. Assigned to a station. A pole or stake set up to mark something, as the start or end of a racetrack. A pair of posts marked the goal. The system whereby messages are transmitted via the post office. In England they call mail, the post. Place so as to be noticed. Post a sign. Mark or expose as infamous. Any particular collection of letters or packages that is delivered. Is there any post for me? The position where someone, as a guard or sentry, stands or is assigned to stand. A soldier manned the entrance post. United States aviator who in 1933 made the first solo flight around the world, 1899 to 1935. Affix in a public place or for public notice. Post a warning. An upright consisting of a piece of timber or metal fixed firmly in an upright position. He set a row of posts in the ground and strung barbed wire between them. Assigned to a post. Put into a post. The newspaper posted him in Timbuktu. Display, as of records in sports games. Enter on a public list. Publicize with, or as if with, a poster. I'll post the news on the bulletin board. Ride Western style and bob up and down in the saddle in rhythm with a horse's trotting gait. The delivery and collection of letters and packages. It came by the first post. An article giving opinions or perspectives. Anything that approximates the shape of a column or tower. The test tube held a column of white powder. A vertical cylindrical structure standing alone and not supporting anything, such as a monument. A vertical glass tube used in column chromatography. A mixture is poured in the top and washed through a stationary substance where components of the mixture are adsorbed selectively to form colored bands. Architecture. A tall vertical cylindrical structure standing upright and used to support a structure. A line of units following one after another. Any tubular or pillar-like supporting structure in the body. A page or text that is vertically divided. The newspaper devoted several columns to the subject. a vertical array of numbers or other information. He added a column of numbers.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.